Homie, Cha Cha Mystique, live on DSN, 9 to 10 every Tuesday. Holla at your boy.
Yes. Shout out to G Fisher. But we have LP in the building.
Yeah, Rich Fam, LP, New Wave.
New
15th
Wave.
Street, bang, bang, recipe, Shy Money, nah, I mean, you know what's up.
Yeah, 15th Street?
Yeah.
Like Harlem 15th Street?
Harlem 15th Street.
50th
Forster
Street
Projects.
Forster in the building. My family's from Forster.
Alright,
We can talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah. So, yes, and the Kingdom, I mean,
Yeah.
Forster's legendary. And as far as hood credit is concerned, so what it was like growing up in Forster?
Well, first, I was actually born in Queens, though.
Okay.
And I was
Where
raised
in Queens?
I was born at LaGuardia Hospital, but I was raised in Jamaica, Queens.
Queens?
Yeah, Jamaica, Queens. Then I moved to Harlem when I was about maybe 5, 6. I moved to 116th and 8th Avenue at first. And then we moved to Forster Projects.
Okay, and you've been there ever since?
Yeah.
Okay.
Been there ever since.
So what made you fall in love with hip-hop?
Fall in love with hip-hop, probably say, when I was about 8 years old, my mom's brought me the Tupac album, Tupacalypse Now. And I used to play that record on this little Fisher-Price little cassette thing I had. Like, it was like a speaker with a little microphone. So when she brought me, and she didn't know it had curses in it. So I used to play that every day, every night, and repeat the words. And when she knows it's got curses, she used to take away from me. But she used to know that that's the only way I used to be quiet. So she used to give it back to me, and then that's how I fell in love with it.
So you like the #1 Tupac fan?
Yeah.
So since, All Eyes on Me just recently came out, how do you feel about the movie? Do you feel like it did justice to his life?
I feel like I seen it. I feel like it was all right, but I feel like it could have been a little bit better.
What about it could have been better?
Like more into depth about it, like more about it, like the way they made it was like it would get into one scene about something, but it would only get into it like 5 minutes, then it jump into another. Mm-hmm. Like the part when he got beat up by the cops, that was only like 3 minutes, and then it went to something else. Then it went to back when he was in jail. You know what I mean? Like I like it would have put more detail into that.
So is it safe to say that he inspired your music? Like, is he the one that made you want to write a verse, a Hot 16?
Yeah, I would say that, yeah, 'cause that's the first artist I ever really listened to as a talking about hip hop.
So what was the song of Pac that made you say, "Oh, I need a composition book and a pen right now"?
I would have to say, Ambition is a rider.
Yeah, Ambition is a rider.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I'm a total fan of Pac as well. So you have this new, is it, the song is called New Wave, or is that the movement, or your crew?
New Wave
what
is the,
New Wave?
The way I came up with New Wave is, there's a story behind it. Like, when
Tell
I'm in
us, that's what we're here for.
In Harlem, basically, I like the Tupac, but I also like dudes from Harlem that make Harlem music, because that's what I relate to. So, my favorite artist really in Harlem is Max B. So, I don't know if he remember, but I met him before he got locked up. This is when he was still with Dipset and all that. He had a court case. I met him in the elevator. I was like, yo, your music is good and all that. I'm like, yo, tell you the truth, you the hottest nigga on Dipset to me. He like, yeah, that's what's up and stuff like that. Then he's like, yeah, my album coming and all that.
Shout out to Max B.
Well, free Max B, free
the wave. Max B.
So, long story short, we had the same judge, but it was a bullshit case he was there for or something. So the judge seen him first, and I went after. So I'm like, yo, keep your head up and all that. He like, all right, that's what's up. Then like I heard a couple of months later, he was locked up. That was like a couple months later. That was years ago. But yeah, I always listen to Max B music. Like, I still listen to this day. That's all I listen to. Like, I don't really listen to a lot of new people. Like, I do, but not like that. You know what I mean?
So
like,
who are the new artists that you listen to?
I like people that like rap. So I was like, I like I guess I like Max B. I like I'm starting to get into the Joey Badass thing. Who else? I like Drake. You know, even though he got the Ghost Rider thing, but I like Drake.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Let me see. I just started getting on the Migos thing.
Okay. Oh, really? We had a whole conversation in that.
The Migos flow. That's yeah.
He was a part of our hot topics one day.
I respect them a little bit though.
You do?
Yeah, I respect.
What is it about them that you respect? What is it about them?
I respect the fact that
you understand what they saying though. Like, be honest. Come on, be honest. Do you really sit there and be like, so what? You just trying to piece stuff together?
I understand what they saying. But it's just, the one thing I respect about the Migos is that they came up with a new style and everybody's taking it. That's what I respect about it.
I mean, to each his own.
That's one thing I'm gonna say about them. Like, they sound like everybody else, but I could respect the fact that they came up with a new style and everybody's taking it.
But that's like oxymoron. You say they sound like everybody else, but then they came up with their new style. Like, I don't know. To me, I feel like, you know, they're part of the whole, like, the mumble rap and the us not really understanding where hip hop is. Wait. Yeah. So, moving forward, you have a mixtape or a single?
Yeah, I'm working on a mixtape right now. I got the single going right now.
Is this your first mixtape?
Yeah. First ever mixtape.
I applaud that. Yes.
Right. Yes.
So, like, what inspired you to be like, you know what? I'm so much of a hip hop fan. Let me just do this. What gave you that energy to do that?
I would have to say first, because I didn't just start rapping like that. What happened was I started writing poetry. I started writing a lot of poems at first. And what I just did was I took my poems and just put them all together and translated into songs. And I just went on from that. So I'm like, because I started to put two and two together. I'm like, poetry, rap is really poetry, if you really think about it. So what I really did was I just took the poems, put it together like a puzzle, and I just took pieces, and I said, all right, this is going to be the chorus, this is going to be the bars. I just did it like that.
So
it
who
just
produced these tracks? Did you have like a producer or a team that helped you orchestrate this mixtape?
No, I don't. I do everything by myself.
That's dope.
But I got people that do support me. And that's, basically like DJ E-Man from the Bronx. Like, he produced a lot of tracks I did. So shout out to him. And
so do you have a date where the mixtape is going to drop, or that's still up in the air?
The mixtape is going to drop by at least September. I just got like 3 more songs to record. I'm going to drop a 10 song mixtape. And I got different people. Like, I'll be trying to network with different people, different artists, and try to get them on it too as well. So I just
sit here talking about mixtape and you lit like that. I need to hear some bars. We need to have some bars in here. For me, that'll solidify everything. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Rashad, are you ready? And make sure you turn that shit up, please. Baby, turn that up, Rashad. I gotta hear that thumping in my ear, goddamn.
New Wave Rich fan, we in the building.
Yes.
Yo. Shout out to the whole Harlem, the 212. Stay fresh to death, not just me, my whole crew. Always getting money, no one's known for begging. Shout out to Rich Porter, aka the street legend. Every on the block was like it's going down, from downtown to uptown till you hit the polo ground. When we get this money, yeah, we get it down. Never sweat a chick, cancel her, Nito Brown. We get this money every day and night. Harlem, yeah, living that fashion life. We getting this shit, yeah, every night. New wave, surf up or drown if you might. I come through spitting, yeah, UNC. Everybody looking like they all eyes on me. Rest in peace to Tupac, yeah, I get it down. It's that new wave, I'm about to surf around. I get this money every time I get it. And when I get it, I spin it. Man, I always say I own tricking. I spin it on fashion and strippers. Man, I just be freaking bugging. Y'all know me, I'm trying to get it lugging. Me, I get money, it's real good. Trying to get that mama, but I get it back. Yeah, I'm getting real clap. My shit is real back, you mean to fall back. I get that money, yeah, shit is all good. Get that dream house, get mama out the hood. I spit that real talk, you know how I go. I got that buzz, smoking that loud flow. You better be quiet. Rich fam in the building, you need to be quiet. When I smoke that shit, you need to be quiet. Cause it's loud up under here and it in the fucking building. I got my dude Dill, and we fucking chillin' from 15th Street, and we fucking illin'. Shout out to Forster, Jefferson, 135,
Johnson,
115. We getting high. We on the block, LP, new wave. Shout out to Rich fam, we doing all day.
Yes, LP in the building, bars. Yes, so we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
But before we do, I want you to have the opportunity to tell everybody how they can find you, find your music, what's happening here.
You can find me on Instagram at LP New Wave 115, SoundCloud LP New Wave, all capitals. Find me at Twitter at Wave LP, and you can find me on Facebook at Lavon Covington /1. New Wave Rich Fan, Recipe Shot Money, we in the building. Dave, what up? What's goody, boy? 15th Bang Bang.
Yes, and I would like to thank LP and introducing me to the new wave and making me understand where that's coming. And I want to definitely make a shout out to Global Currency, was definitely in the building. Hats, shirts, sweaters, sweatsuits, everything. Support that brand. Go to Global Currency. The Global Currency, am I saying it right? I am, goddammit. I am, goddamn, globalcurrency.com. I am globalcurrency.com. Make sure you go visit that website. Shout out to Jig, my Hot Topics co-host. For another one, shout out to all the bootleggers. Shout out to Rashad.
Yeah, we all here.
For being the most dopest engineer ever.
We all here, Dale?
Yes.
Yeah, we all here.
Yes, and we doing it out here. Yes. And just spread love and support our own. Let's get it. And we are off this. Assalamu alaikum, Joe.